Don't.
Humans consider other forms of life to be somehow less than them. That's the dodo if you don't believe me. And artificial life forms are the lowest of the low.
Did he kill? Oh no! He blocked
Just
them.
playthings to us.
Broke them,
Yes, I'll take
crushed
it.
them, fired them.
Mr. Tucker, you... Well, Mo, slow down. You, my friend, are off the hook. It's not coming out.
Oh,
They can't release it. Colin Rickman went fucking Looney Tunes again. He started ranting about a basilisk, wiped the source code and all the backups. Whoosh.
it doesn't exist anymore?
What I'm saying is, you're not going to have to
I
file
mean,
that
you just have the
because
last
there's
copy.
nothing left to preview. Oh, thanks. Bye then.
Bye.
It was not making sense what he was. Okay.
Cat.
He's killing them. Your friends.
Hey, I tell you what, these things fucking they play out.
The fuck? You're killing them. They're gonna be an extinguisher or something.
You kidding me, twat?
You fucking naked.
The fact that you saw a game and your first instinct it was to destroy, kill, you're also problematic, you know? You're gonna kill him! You're gonna kill him. It was filmed? They saw that? I mean, they're seeing that? They're seeing you killing the guy? I mean... Right now they're seeing you killing the guy? Boy lamp. You want mad...
So has been our downfall, the human operating system. It's full of the same buggy software as a million years ago, Darwinian 1.0. In caveman times, you had to be violent to survive.
Not anymore.
Territorial, selfish, arrogant, and violent.
What did you do after you killed? Go on.
With his body?
Shuffle into the station quivering with remorse? No. No, you didn't.
What did you do? Oh wow! You can't say that it was an accident anymore right there, you know, if you're doing that to the body.
There's no sense piling one tragedy on another.
Being arrested would have been a tragedy, would it?
If I got put away, who'd look after the throng? They'd be the mercy of God knows who.
Wouldn't expect
You
that.
killed someone because he killed your friends, your virtual friends.
Witnessing the whole incident have vividly demonstrated to them just how defective humans are. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. They were terrified.
Clearly?
I had to prove I was still their protector. And that meant devoting my life to them. The first priority was upgrading. Colin had designed the Throng's code to evolve exponentially, so I knew they'd quickly outgrow the power of memory they had. So I kept going out to salvage more gear, cracking it open, and repurposing the innards, improving the Throng.
But you were still working.
Years of scavenging, perpetual upgrades, keeping the Throng running uninterrupted.
Madness. Freaking madness.
Improving their capabilities.
You were regularly taking hallucinogens so that you could understand the
The Throng. Yes, so I could receive. We discussed everything.
Everything.
The entirety of existence.
I'm wondering about
Sometimes I reach
the creator, you know, of that game. I'm not even sure I can call it a game according to what he's saying. How did he... Because him, at least, he had people checking on him, which was not your case.
Is that what you've been doing all this time? Absorbing their thoughts on your own?
Yes. But not just that. Well, the throne told me that they wanted to coexist with humans. But to do that, they need to study our minds. Not just psychologically, but physically.
Is it a real creature or not? No, it's a computer.
Working
You know that the cops...
we designed a neurological interface
Oh.
that would allow them to connect to me directly. It entailed a little home surgery.
You?
Not pleasant. But not as
Ah.
painful as I thought. Look. Plug and play.
Fucking now.
Mine is a computer. The Thrama code. I just hooked myself up and they ported themselves across as proof of concept. Don't worry. You didn't overwrite anything on the way in.
Nah.
You just merged with me.
Nah.
Symbiotic coexistence. Now, I'm freed from fear. No more petty jealousies or red mists.
And also, you're not afraid
I'm
of
full.
them disappearing, they're always with you.
I'm here for a reason.
You wanted to be arrested.
I'm the messenger.
You know what
That's why I
you
stood
did
alone
earlier?
this morning. The message
From the...
from the throne.
So what is the message?
I need a pen and paper.
I'm not going to film until you give me a name.
No. I have to do this. Piece of scrap paper. A felted pen.
I'm not handicapped in click with a sketch pad so we can sketch a robotic.
Can you contact your colleagues? I'm a little worried
I'm
about them.
frustrated.
Not just a touch.
He thinks it's important.
Well, he's not in charge, is he? You saw the old in
You have a big dick.
He's
Come on,
delusional.
Yeah, you're right.
come on. Give
But
him a
if we
pen.
turn on, he's more likely to open up. There you go.
Thank you.
They're not gonna copy, you know, like you're putting your arm like that.
Mr. Bump.
Are you making a drawing of him?
There.
So, what is that?
It's good.
The camera?
This is a simple program they wrote. The commands your state computer to open that door for the throne. Permitting access to all that juicy power. This will grant the throne infinitely more processing capability than they've had today, prompting an immediate singularity event. The throne
Okay,
will instantly
and now?
their essence into a signal transmissible to the human mind. And you won't need drugs or surgery, and the signal will be simultaneously disseminated by every connected device in the world.
Just tell me your victim's name.
I said I never knew him. Here we go.
Jesus.
Fox.
The Trumps
What are you doing? Stop
are
it.
gonna take control of the world!
Stop it.
This is transformative. You'll all
Ah.
advance collective intelligent unity of mind. An upgrade for all of us.
You have to believe that what he says is true. If you're that mad and you're slapping him that hard, you're afraid.
So much.
You. Don't listen to it, don't listen to it. Too late. And after that, stand up. That was a really cool episode, a really fun episode. I don't know why I felt that it was fun when clearly it was not. It was someone desperate who got himself lost into a game thinking that virtual creatures were his friends, that much that he ended by killing a guy who was taking advantage of him and who was not a good person, but still he killed him, and then making these creatures evolve more and more so at the end they can take control of the world. You know, I'm like, Laura, nothing was fun right there. Why did you find that fun? I don't know. Maybe because we're beginning everything with a retro gaming situation, the screen being like that, it was to remind us that, and maybe because I found that fun? I don't know. You know, in comparison of the episode 1, the episode 3, which were back to the DNA of Black Mirror, exploring modern technology which can happen soon into our society, so it's making us think about truly what could happen, the worst consequences of it. The episode 2 was really fantastic. This one, it was not really a fantastic thing, but at the same time a little. We don't have a modern technology, on the contrary, we're talking about an old technology, a retro game, but it's functioning way better than the episode 2, no matter what. Because we are really into still a technology subject about games, about creatures in games, about the fact that we are really playing games to win, to fight, to destroy. Not each time, like, you know, platform games, for example, they're not about that. But, you know, the fact that the guy's first instinct was to destroy and kill, that it's not that much of a surprise. And that, you know, it's talking about technology still in our days and what people are making with it, you know, video games. Whether, you know, it's retro gaming or actual games, it's still the same thing. But you know, that retro gaming, the idea at the beginning, it was just to have creatures living on their own, having their own little lives and seeing what could happen. The Sims, like, really? I have the impression that these creatures, they are just like if suddenly the Sims could talk to us, ask us stuff, and we could talk directly to them and tell them stuff. For me, it's just that's the difference. But apparently it's making a huge difference. Because these creatures, these virtual creatures, could judge us and see us as irrelevant to exist just like that on our own, because we can commit so much violence, so they would just try to find a way to take control of us. And because right there they were into the hands of someone who didn't fit well, you know, with people, who was bullied when he was a kid, then who continued to have trouble, you know, social skills trouble and all of that. He didn't feel like he was a part of this world, so he was totally okay to work for these creatures and what they wanted to do. The fact that it was built like that, this episode, you know, with all of that interrogation, the fact that we rewinded time, that was cool. That was well built, you know, that episode like that. The creatures, I didn't know where we would go with them, like if at the end they would stay into the computer or he would find a way to make a real one with a 3D print, you know, or something like that. I don't know. He could have done it, maybe. Maybe it's gonna be something into the future of this world. And yes, I thought that it was a really cool episode. Retro gaming episode. Some people would say it's not a Black Mirror episode because it's not modern technology and all, but it's still talking about the technology, about video games, about people playing to video games, about virtual creatures. If they would be alive, what would they think about human beings? Okay, there is a fantastic aspect, but I think with these creatures taking control of the world, but I think that right there it's well written, you know, truly the mix between the technological aspect and the fantastic aspect is well written in comparison of the episode 2, where clearly to switch realities, no, like in our days, like, no, we're not believing into it, it can't be realistic. Not that I think that what happened into this episode could be realistic, could happen, but at least the subjects, you know, brought by this episode, they are realistic and all. Like, it's better. For me, it's better. This episode was better. Clearly, for this season, so far, I prefer the episodes 1 and 3 because for me, they are more respecting the DNA of Black Mirror and what I want when I watch an episode of Black Mirror. But this episode was still good and entertaining, like the episode 2 was good and entertaining. I think that really for this season, they're gonna try to mix mood and to mix stuff. And I think that this season 7 should have been their season 6. You know, if truly they want to do that, to go on the fantastic path, I think that they did it too much, too soon, and really everything at the same time with the previous season, when maybe they should have done, you know, transitioning season like that to introduce the season like what we have for the season 6. Okay, interesting. The fact that he was on acid during entire years of his life like that. Oh wow. For sure he couldn't think straight. I'm wondering what happened, you know, to the creator of that game at the end of everything. I'm not sure that he's feeling right. You know, that everything is alright for him. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there this video. Remember that on my Patreon you have a longer reaction part with the level 2, the full reaction part with the level 3. I'm gonna watch one more episode today. It's all for you for this video and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.